Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the month of January 2023 for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have your sun, your moon or your rising sign in Scorpio, then keep watching this video. You hear my cat meowing in the background. For the ones that are new, my cat is quite the talker. She loves attention. But she's super cute. Very, very cute. So, Scorpio, before I start, I want to let you know that this is a general reading, okay? You can book a private reading with me and you find the details in the description box below. And let's start with the month of January, where we have Capricorn season, okay? And Capricorn for you is in your third house. And when we look at the third house, we see siblings, transport, communication, and you've been having Pluto there for a while. And Pluto is really transforming the way you speak, the way you convey a message, right? But you could have also dealt with people who are manipulating you through communication. And at the beginning of the month, we have Venus conjuncting Pluto. So in the third house. So there might be some, definitely there might be some communication your way. And we also have Mercury retrograde. So this could be from a past person. This could be from a sibling about something that happened from in the past. There might be some like secrets being revealed about money. Venus is money. Mercury is communication. So Pluto wants to reveal what has been hidden, and you know, this is how you can transform. This is how you can base decisions, right? So it's about shadow integration. So it could either be you as well who needs to tell something to someone, or you're being caught about something, right? And this is why people who lie, like almost always they will get caught one way or another, right? So it's always good to stand in your truth. And this is with Scorpio. You're like the sign, you're either so super honest, loyal, everything. That's the highest level of Scorpio. And then there's the one who knows that can manipulate. That's the lowest one, okay? And I don't want you to be offended because I'm a Scorpio moon and a rising, and I'm very aware that I can read people like a book. That's why it's my job. I am a psychic, and I was aware about this very early on, that I can read people, right? So a lot of you have this talent as well. At least you can understand people, and this is how manipulation works, right? So yeah, and then you can transform it into helping people. You can have empathy for people, empathy for what happened. So there's these different layers. What is the transformation of Scorpio, what they have to go through. You're ruled by Pluto. So at some point in life, you're gonna be hurt so much through these transformations, like 8th house cycles, that you're gonna start living in integrity because you've seen the dark side of life. You've seen what people are capable of, and you don't want to be compared to any of those things. And this is where Scorpio becomes the most honest, most integrity person really ever. Because you've seen the pain it can cause to people to not be honest. And this is where true transformation happens, okay? So you're quite okay with Plutonic energy because this has been your life. You are familiar with this energy. So whereas other people with less prominent Plutonic energies, right, are gonna be way more scared to see this shadow side. Whereas for you, shadow side has been in your face most of your life. So you're gonna be totally fine with this, you know? It's about taking the responsibility, or someone else needs to take responsibility of what they've done to you, right? Because this is a general transit that will happen for like everyone. And the good thing is that this month, actually, we have all the planets going direct. So we have up until the 11th of January, there is Mars retrograde. And then it will station direct on the 11th in your 8th house. So it's gonna give you a little boost regarding your libido. It's been a bit inward. Not saying it takes it away. It's just saying like all matters related to, you know, physical touch. You're gonna revise it, see what really matters, because 8 houses as well, soul connection. So learning how to be vulnerable. And maybe you had to deal with people that couldn't be vulnerable with you. Or maybe you have trouble being vulnerable. So these frustrations and anger through Mercury retrograde had to come out. Learning how to stand up for yourself. Learning how to be vulnerable. Learning how to, you know, to get this hard shell. Because you, Scorpio and Cancer, you both have shells. And this is like an outside mask. And inside there's a soft person, but people don't see that because the hard shell is protecting it. So let people, the right people into your life, right? Jupiter is moving into your 6th house in Aries. So definitely a boost in work, boost in, if you work for yourself, you're going to see more clients, or you're just going to be rewarded for your day-to-day work. Good news about your health, because Chiron has been, like, you had trouble with your routines, maybe keeping up a certain routine. Maybe your health wasn't like too good. You felt like maybe usually, because Aries is like a leader, so you're a natural leader in your in work and in doing workouts, but you felt for some reason you cannot stand up, like not take the lead. This will reverse, okay? Jupiter in the 6th house though, watch your weight. That's the only thing. It does expand everything. So Jupiter in the 1st or the 6th could expand the body. But, you know, it's gonna be fine. Venus in the 4th house and Saturn in the 4th house. So some of you are moving, have bought a house, are moving, or just like maybe you're gonna move in with a partner. For some of you, you're gonna move in together. Yeah, because we have Uranus on the 17th, last planet to station direct. It's gonna be together with the North Node in your 7th house. So there is some kind of destiny with the partner. It's almost like some of you left someone and someone new came. Not for everyone. So there is a lot of long distance relationship, unexpected partnerships, partners that came out of the blue, because Uranus is like, boom, there's someone. And you're like, huh? Where did this person come from? So unexpected partners, out of the box relationships. You're gonna be led to someone where you need to be. It's gonna be like some disruption. It could be like, oh, you didn't plan to go anywhere, and then suddenly it's like, boom, you need to be there. Because later on we have Jupiter in the 7th house as well, backing up this this North Node, right? Uranus, higher commitment. So a lot of you going into a higher commitment. Could be someone completely unexpected, out of the blue. Yeah. So moving in together could be happening in January for you, for some of you. This full moon in Cancer on the 6th of January. It's all about studying, traveling. Yeah. And a lot of you Scorpios, you feel at home in a different country. Like some of you even live in a different country. Because you have Cancer, if you have Cancer on the 9th house cusp, you know, this is definitely like living abroad for some of you, or feeling at home when you're abroad. Studying new things. You're like studying. You're going to do a lot of research. You could have a breakthrough. With Pluto, you could definitely, and all the planets together, you can have a massive breakthrough. And then we have in Aquarius this new moon, emphasizing again your 4th house. So gathering with the family. Yeah, being together with the family. Like I said, redecorating the house, expanding the house, building new things, moving. I have no plans to move, but I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm like, what's gonna happen? Yeah. So let me get you a card. This is like an intention card for January and maybe the rest of the year. I also made a year overview if you want to know for your sign, like what will 2023 do. It's a major year, guys, really. Major year. Pluto going into Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces. Major shifts. But I think it's a good year for many. Ooh, I love that. What falls out is what I just talked about. Relationships. Scorpio, definitely. This is going to be a year you're going to focus on relationships. You're going to focus on relationships, moving, work, a lot of things at the same time. Acceptance. And you know, part of this, because always when I tell a story, it's related to, I know somebody needs to hear it. And it's accepting things as they are. Accepting yourself as you are, and accepting people might sometimes never change. Right? And this will lead you to the right person. Okay? Forgiveness. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Forgiveness for yourself. Forgiveness for the other person. Or even coughing. Like some of you have to speak up. Speak up. Speak your truth. Some feel like maybe if you speak your truth, people are gonna leave you. Is that a good relationship? You have to speak your truth. Blame. You see? You take on the blame to keep the harmony. This is not good. Right? You have to speak up to find the peace. Okay? So, yeah. Very exciting year. Very romantic year for many. Work is really gonna expand. 6th house is not, could be changing jobs in the same type of job. Just have more visibility. More money, less work. This is what Jupiter does, right? It's not like Saturn that you have to work hard for it. It's like, it's a reward for a job well done, and now you can enjoy, right? Because we cannot always 100% give. It's not possible. Sometimes we have to sit back and receive. This is the cycle of life, right? This became a quite philosophical reading. But I know you're a deep divers, Scorpio. I know you can handle well shadow side, work. Yeah, you're like a master of psychology. So yeah. Anyhow, I appreciate your time. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel because you are up to date for many more videos. I do private readings as well. You find my email in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time, Scorpio. You are absolutely the best. And I hope you have the most romantic, beautiful year ever. So happy new year and see you next time.